All right. So yeah, so we're gonna get into Final Fantasy 13 today. I've only played a little bit of this in the past, many years ago. At this point, this is the PC version, as you can see on the screen. Um, I only have a couple mods installed. I have FF13 Fix, which just has some performance improvements for the game. Um, like helps keep a stable frame rate and just fix some of the settings and everything like that. And then I have a mod that changes button prompts to the PlayStation button prompts because I'm playing on PC with a PS4 controller. And other than that, I didn't download any HD texture mods or any like character remodel stuff or anything like that. It didn't seem super worth it to download a few gigs worth of stuff. I was debating running this at like a dynamic super resolution, but it kind of behaves weirdly with my computer. So we're just running it in 1080p, shadows maxed out, and anti-aliasing kaboom there. And what we got. So we're just gonna dive in. I was like, watch, it's not gonna work. All right. So dumb. We'll just watch the intro video. So the only things that I actually know about FF13, outside of like a vague familiarity with the first few battles and first little bit, is all from a mobile gacha game called Final Fantasy Record Keeper. and even that I stopped playing at least a little while ago. So I'm not totally on top of it. But the gacha game is how I'm most familiar with all of the characters and everything like that. What are you gonna do? Plus, the intro music to Final Fantasy games is always so good. Why does everybody get to sit comfortably? Except for the one guy flying in the background. Don't get mixed up. Gonna make a brew? Ah, sounds good. Are they the same voice actress, Genghis? Oh, there was also a mod that increases the resolution of these videos, but I have no idea. Like, they look fine. Maybe it's just like 720p versus 1080. I don't really know. It was many gigs of things to download for what looked to be a fairly minimal upgrade. Like people that just need to have things HD all the time. If you have the PC version, there are several texture mods available. Like there's like a whole like HD project for the game, character models, cutscene upgrades, and everything like that. Totally up to you. They are the same voice actors. Cool. I didn't know that. That was really neat. It was a really neat video. Okay. The only thing that I have noticed is that it does not appear that this saves, unless maybe it does when you load into a game. So if you're playing with a controller on the PC, so far every time I've loaded in, I've needed to change the button explanations to controller type just so that I understand what I'm seeing. What are you gonna do though? Okay, so we're gonna load in. Normal mode. You have selected normal mode for battles. To change the difficulty level at any time, press triangle to open the main menu and then select settings. Begin playing on normal mode. Sure. There are also mods that increase the difficulty of this game. There's a couple of different hard mode mods or enemy rebalance mods and stuff like that. If you're interested in replaying Final Fantasy XIII with a tweaked difficulty. Obviously, as this is our first time in, it was not something that I was incredibly interested in doing.
We awoke, were the beginning of the end.
Days after we awoke. Final Fantasy XIII. Okay. I'm getting a very Spirits Within vibe.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck.
Oh snap!
She did it!
Hands high! Freeze!
You alright?
Guns!
I'm not a Lassie.
Yo!
So far, so good. They all want to fight.
Oh, one other thing to note about this PC version of the game is that there are no settings in the menu for it to change audio levels of anything. So I'm doing my best to manage on the side. But if like the music ever seems too low or anything like that, just know that that's not something that I have any control over. You have a poster for this game somewhere in a box? Came with a gaming magazine? Nice. They did like there was a big marketing campaign for this. And even afterwards, Lightning, the main female character here, was even like in like joint promotional efforts with like fashion brands and everything like that. Like, it was pretty cool. Jesus. I want to say like Versace mostly, but there was like some definite stuff. They did that in Final Fantasy 15 too.
I ran away!
I ran away. Run. Really? Yeah. Oh no. The anti-aliasing settings are messed up.
Hey, let's be rational.
I read that was something with the eyelashes.
Send the big guns now.
Why? I didn't notice that earlier today. Okay, we might actually try and do something to fix that in a minute. Okay, so the tutorial, I've been through this a couple times as I was getting things set up. View it. Time flows continuously throughout battle. Watch as your ATB gauge slowly charges. So it moves continuously as you go. Characters perform action by expending charged gauge segments. The actions they perform depend on the commands you select. You can input entire strings of commands, then unleash them all at once. Select Auto Battle to queue up a set of commands tailored to your situation. Select abilities to specify individual commands as you see fit. A description of each command will be displayed at the top of the screen. For now, try selecting Auto Battle. You select Auto Battle, 2 attack actions get placed into the queue. As you learn more things you can do there, then you choose the target. Face only one enemy this time, so select the enemy. Once you have finished your attacks, enter more commands and continue fighting until you have defeated your enemy. You will only be able to control the actions of Lightning. Saz will fight on his own, supporting her as he deems best. Good luck from here on out. How you fight is up to you. All right. So you essentially just like queue up your commands to fit the gauge. And right now we just have attack, or we have this ability called Blitz. Blitz takes up the full gauge. And we're gonna have to, I think, change the anti-aliasing settings.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey!
Oh, sorry, we dropped a handful of frames. My bad, guys. Okay, apparently we're dropping a few frames. I apologize. Little chocobo.
This thing won't give up.
Very machiney. All right, we'll try and fix the eyelash thing. Maybe after the first like save. It's really I've watched a little bit of Final Fantasy 13. Again, this would have been a couple years ago. Does anybody remember when there were a couple of streamers that did like a Final Fantasy month?
I owe you.
That would have been the only time that I've actually seen a lot of this game, or any amount of this game. But even then, it was all focused on like a single battle or something like that. Battle results. Nice. Target time 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Battle duration. So there's a rating after every battle. Not 100% sure how that plays into things. Maybe you get better rewards with higher ratings. Which I suppose later will incentivize you to perform better in battles, like streamline things a little bit more. Don't watch many Final Fantasy streamers? Yeah, can't imagine.
We did it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try and fix this hair.
Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Such a bad
Hey,
setting.
where do you think you're going? Man.
I thought that the settings were going to be okay.
Just can't catch a break, can we?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
but
Oh well,
apparently not.
better follow up.
Hanging Edge, the restricted zone. All right. Hopefully there's a save point right here, and then we can go and fix some of this stuff. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I want inverted controls. I thought maybe it was okay. You possess an advanced digital journal known as a data log that autonomously streams information deemed pertinent. Whenever the data log records a new entry, a notice will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. To peruse entries, press triangle to open the main menu, then select data log.
Sure we can get through here?
It seems a little busted, but... Okay, there's map. As soon as we can get to a save point, we'll save and then try and fix some of these settings so the cutscenes aren't so incredibly strange. Oh, there it is. Okay. So according to the PC Gaming Wiki, you essentially just need to ensure that anti-aliasing mode is not set to off. That is it. And I thought mine said like override application, any application setting, but I obviously was not sure. Can I just say enhance the application setting? I'm just gonna make sure that this is set to on as well. Try that. Turn it all on. All right. We apply, we go out, and we load it again. Maybe. You also don't have to have that. If you're satisfied with your settings, you don't have to have that menu come up every time. Just as a heads up. Yay. Okay. Hopefully that fixes the cutscenes. Lightning and Sans are held aboard a military purge train along with a group of civilians destined for exile. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people around her, Lightning appears determined and focused. She seizes upon an instant of inattention to disable a guard, and her impressive display inspires Saz and the other civilians to take up arms against the soldiers. Wow, that goes kind of quick. I don't get to zoom back up. After clashing with army forces, the train crashes to a halt in the war-torn district known as the Hanging Edge. Saz attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she shows little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself into battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her?
This is a mess is what this is.
The eyelashes definitely seem better. Okay. Unicorn Mart. Sell. All right. Pretty poor. pretty poor. Enemy encounters. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy's detection radius, the mini-map in the upper right corner of the screen will flash in warning. Coming into contact with any enemy will initiate a battle. Okay, whatever. Let's fight! Sweet.
What do you suppose this is?
What do you
Are you
suppose?
leaving its toys out now?
I wonder if some of those blocks, I see some blocks. I wonder if those are just the that transparency setting that we probably should have left off.
Fixing to dish me already, huh? Hey now. Great. The entire army came out to play. These guys don't seem very interested in our side of this.
Obviously, the enemies in any first area of an RPG typically not the most difficult. So there's theoretically a way for you to avoid battles, maybe later. Obviously, not much to avoid right now. It's a pretty narrow walkway. We did it. Still no spoils, man. Stingy with the items. There's probably like some incredibly rare drop that you can get every once in a while. There's a chance for items to be dropped every time you get into a fight. That was the chest. You obtained a potion. It kind of reminds me of the opening area to Final Fantasy X. In all honesty.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell for the brimstone.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
hell's
snap.
not sounding too bad. Because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Oh yeah.
Domesticated peacekeepers.
Cutscene's way
Nothing
better
to
now.
worry about.
Maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey! Guess we, gotta fight again, huh?
I wish that it doesn't seem like there's like a... It doesn't seem like there's a way for you to like preemptively do anything. The hair's still a little weird, but better. Yeah, I mean, at least it's not like huge and blocky. I'm sure it was some of the other settings I turned on, the transparency thing or something. But at least the eyelashes aren't just gigantic. All right, still 5 stars. Very good. That battle only took half as long as the game expected it to take us. I must be a pro already. Oh wait, hold up. Very nice of them to give us a mini-map this early. You obtain 2 potions. Alright, so in very typical Final Fantasy fashion, camera controls are pretty garbage. Up until Final Fantasy, like, 15? Not much to worry about in intro areas. 14 had good cameras. It was the MMO. That would have been really bad had they messed it up. But I guess that like 11, the first MMO, had some interesting cameras as well, from what I've seen. So it does not appear that items influence the ATV gauge at all. Oh man, I thought there was something back here. Oh no, there's just like a neat. Yeah, 14 had a good camera. HP plus 50, sure. Go for it, Lightning. But like 10's camera was pretty obnoxious the majority of the time. Oh.
Cold-blooded murder.
Woo. 50 gil. Say it isn't so. But 15 had a really good camera. It's what you would expect out of kind of like a modern game, right? All done. I wonder what the points per second, is it like specifically linked to like the amount of damage that you're doing?
Preemptive strike.
I guess we'll see.
Rebels. So much for the element of surprise.
Item usage tutorial. I mean, I guess we'll look at it. Whenever your HP begins to run low, you heal yourself using items, right?
I appreciate it.
Nice. Cool. I want to say that 12 had an okay camera too, but I don't think you could move it. Very much kind of like 10. I mean, like straight up, it's just like boom, murder.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go.
No, hell no! You're my only way out of here! No!
Oh,
Hey, that might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
he was like, no, wait, don't leave me. This is a very interesting party combo right
Leave
here.
this to me. This way. Come on.
Yeah, uh-huh. We're gonna have to heal Sans, heal everybody, I guess. It's nice that even just like the basic potions heal everybody. So it does pause the ATB gauge when you use an item, but it doesn't like use it, which is nice. That's cool. Oh, a chipped fang and then a wicked fang.
Seems to be in working order.
They really just tossing a bunch of save points right here in the beginning. Whee! Activate. I don't think we need to buy more potions. We could buy a Phoenix down, it seems.
This is not our lucky day.
Oh, I thought he like didn't really have a head in the beginning.
Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
Time's up!
Oh. Alright, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Attack chain tutorial. What's an attack chain? To initiate an attack chain, first select auto battle or attack from the abilities menu and choose the XIII Marauder as your target. See the bar beneath your target's name? That's known as the chain gauge. Keep an eye on the chain gauge as you strike. When you attack an enemy, its chain gauge fills. Hit home and the percentage beneath increases. Percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from subsequent attacks. Continue pummeling the XIII Marauder, boosting your change bonus until the gauge is full. Okay. Pummel. Once the chain gauge is full, one further blow words will stagger your foe. A staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential to defeating them. Be aware, however, that an enemy's chain gauge begins to drain the moment it is staggered. I mean, it's not draining incredibly quickly. Jellyfish, how's it going? He was OC, is just so good to listen to it. So much I've never touched the game, really. Shot. I've heard a lot of the soundtrack too. It's on Spotify. Really easy to listen to. But I've never put it to the events in the game either.
Soldier.
My first time in the game as well.
What's your angle?
How you doing, Yelly? By the way, hello, welcome
What?
in.
Classified military info? Huh? What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Or did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your
Pulse, I'll
secrets?
see. My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea.
I'll see. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. All in all, very excited to get this game going.
Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
Yeah, the graphics still look good. The PC version has a lot of mods available to even upscale it more. If you want to. I thought it was good enough that I didn't want to spend the time downloading it.
And express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety and peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
So sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here.
Of 10 and 7. Yeah.
You keep your cool.
I was saying just earlier that this intro area really reminded me of 10.
What's our motto?
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
The Resistance Front. Hanging Edge. Neat. Catalog updated. Leader. Oh god, that's a lot. Oh, to disable a guard. Suspect citizens of Cocoon are wrenched from their tranquil existence and threatened with exile to the world of Pulse. The purge has begun. The land below is said to crawl with unknown perils, and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the purge. A revolt also occurs on the train transporting purge deportees, as Lightning's battle against the guards galvanizes the other prisoners into action. The Hanging Edge. Hey, Who's? Thank you for the host, man. Lightning makes her way through the middle of the conflict, all but ignoring her uninvited companion Saz. She seems determined to press onwards, even when the path... Neat. Oh, wait. Have we got this going on, too? Peaceful citizens of Cocoon live in constant fear of invasion by the forces of Pulse, the world below, and supposed home of terrors unknown. Were even a single Pulsian agent to be discovered on Cocoon, panic and civil unrest would be sure to follow, threatening the very fabric of society. So the leaders of Cocoon are basically telling everybody that lives here that that there's this crazy world underneath them that is just home to terrors and monsters and everything like that. So to prevent such a calamity, the Sanctum, Cocoon's governing body, there we go, initiates the Purge, a government initiative officially entailing the deportation of all those who may have come into contact with corrupting Pulsian influences. However, the Sanctum army is now brutally slaughtering the civilians they were supposed to be deporting. Realizing that the Purge is nothing more than a massacre in disguise, Snow leads the young freedom fighters of Nora in an effort to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum soldiers. Oh. Okay. We'll have to check some more of that as we go. Snow. Hand grenade. Oh, what does it want me to do with that? Okay, it's already gone. Cool. Hope you're doing well, Who's. Thank you for that host, man. Get this item. You obtain 50 gil. That makes 100 gil total.
It's over. It's all over.
The music is actually a little, like, I guess maybe it's because you're like the guy who's like the leader of the rebellion. I was like, the music's actually a little more upbeat than you would expect from people who are going through the middle of like an involuntary slaughter. You know? Just saying.
Why even bother?
Just doesn't seem... This is like a little bit too upbeat. It's good.
This is crazy.
It's just like a little too
Take a
peaceful,
nap.
maybe. Maybe that's what it is.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
Oh, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemies, the Cocoon Sanctum. The dreaded PSICOM, no less.
What's to dread? PSICOM's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
Yeah, very, very FF7 feel with this whole rebellion. Avalanche,
Sanctum's
anyone?
gonna pay for this.
Oh, cool. At
Nothing to
least we
worry
get a couple
about.
extra people. Lamau, dude, get wrecked. Huh? Hey, free Phoenix down too. Legit. All right, just checking. No items. God, the camera. It's like the camera is just really tight
Path out of here.
to turn. So it's just a little on the strange side. Oh no! That's our first 4-star. Feels bad, man. Because those 2 hand grenades kind of whiffed and only hit 1 person. Well, that's it. Restart.
More.
This is only a 5-star stream.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
Real heroes don't need plans.
Real heroes don't need plans. Uh-huh. Yeah, the camera's real awkward. Wait until you get a 1-star. I'm just gonna turn it in there. Oh. Get punched. One punch. Dude, they're either just like really weak. Boosh, boosh. Wait until you get a 1-star. I know, it's coming. Alright, much better that time. A chipped fang and a wicked fang.
Same plan as always. Hit him hard and hit him again.
Yeah. As you would expect from the guy using his fists. What's the plan? Punch him in the face. Lamau, dude, get wrecked. That was clean. Target time 43 seconds. Battle duration 16 seconds. We got pretty lucky with their movement with the hand grenade, I feel.
Don't you kids go follow behind them.
There are a lot of battles. Zoop.
Oh yeah!
Wow, dude. Either these guys are just... I think our allies are pretty strong. I think that's really what's going on. But they're just melting. Don't you think the music seems just like a little too happy?
You all okay? Hey, careful with those. Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you! You can't expect us to just sit here!
We want to join the rebellion too.
Please, let us help!
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one. Here you go. And one
It's a
for
good
you.
thing there's a number of guns available.
Here's yours. Take care now. Mom? Don't worry. Huh?
So I just...
Oh, is that one of the... That's one of the other characters,
Nice.
right? Must be.
You got it.
That's how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Right.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
I'll take it.
First impression of snow? All talk.
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area.
Yeah, this is a very unsafe thing to do with the gun.
We're going home together!
You never pointed at anybody.
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Come on.
Oh, fellow intelligent human beings, how are you doing the doing? What up, Fall? Doing pretty good, man. How are you? Feeling any better?
We're not losing to SciComm, you hear me?
This'll be a
An
piece of
iron bangle.
Stay sharp. You don't want to make it.
Let's go ahead and save. I feel like the main point of saving now is just so that we don't have to redo most of this. Actually, still a bit woozy. It won't go away better than you were last stream. That's good, at least. Sorry, you're still dealing with that. Punch, punch.
Oh, yeah!
Punch, punch. Hey, another free Phoenix down. What I like to
Back
see.
us up.
More enemies. Nope. Zoop.
You see that?
Man, glad to hear you're feeling better, Fall. It sucks that it's like still going a little bit, but hopefully you're making it through. Dude, another one. Should I like, I feel like I'm a little nervous that the game's just kind of dropping so many Phoenix Downs at us.
Mobilize beta force! Put down the resistance!
Oh, snap. Alright, that thing looks pretty legit.
Heroes don't run from fights.
Maybe they should?
There's nothing we can't do!
Oof. How do you handle the behemoth? You punch it. Pounce, pounce. Should be over soon enough. Some issues are annoying. Yeah, that's good.
We gotta win this!
Oh, snap. This snow is literally still falling through the air on the on the battle completion screen. Oh no, that's funny. My boy got tossed. Oosh.
No! We got trouble! No kidding. Stay down.
Well, that didn't work out very well.
I told you, didn't I? Moms are tough.
So I'm guessing she's dead? No, not quite yet. Almost. Oh man, that's a sucky way to go. Boom, yeah, right? There's a lot of death happening right here and towards the beginning.
Please.
Hold on!
Oh, that's gotta be tough to watch as the kid too. Well,
Come on! We have to move!
Right.
lap. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay, so would you like to save your progress? Sure. All right, I think we did it. That was the tutorial. A lot of people dead. Children getting slapped. We have our comedic relief.
It's an out-and-out massacre. Those people won't even live long enough to die on pulse.
That was the idea.
What?
That's crazy.
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the urge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here? Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the Purge ever was.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The Purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps. Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse Foul C and their lessee are enemies of the state. Tell a soldier to kill an enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter what uniform he's wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
There's a lot of commentary going on in
Say
this.
shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Wait. What?
Whoa. Well then. A Myrmidon. That does a lot of damage, man. It's kind of like in these early battles, you really just need to like make sure that you're consistently like keeping the bar filled. Woo! But like as long as you do that, seems like you get out of this with relatively high ratings and everything. There's so many cutscenes.
What's that?
They're just like, you like get through a battle and it's like, another cutscene. Here we go.
Attention purge deportees. Attention purge deportees. Put down your weapons and surrender immediately. Your removal is the will of the people of Cocoon. Should you attempt to flee,
Wow.
the Sanctum will employ every resource necessary to bring you to justice. This land is no longer your home. Cease hostilities and
Okay,
surrender.
Snow's alive.
Sarah.
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The post-file C.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Mom.
Here. It's too much, isn't it? Face it later. Ciao!
Hey, wait!
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
So far, this narration is from the perspective of that girl, whose name I know, but we haven't been introduced to yet in the game, so. Thank you, Gotcha Games.
So, how do you figure that post-file C is different from the Sanctums? All things being equal, I just as soon keep one.
Time to jump.
Yeah. Hey, hey! Hey! Hang on! What the? Hey! Damn. She can do it, so can we.
It's just real slow. I appreciate the comedy, although it is making this entire situation very kind of lighthearted. There are a lot of people dying.
What about the others? They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
Of course not.
Hey, get a grip, man! What's wrong with you?
Get him home. Get who home?
Get who home?
Toss me that.
Catch. What are you doing?
No.
So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it about time you picked her up?
Yeah.
So that's the pulse fallacy. I bet that there's a data log that we can look at.
There's our ride.
Now you're talking.
Data log update. Okay. All right, that's not what we're looking for. Nope. Oh, here we go. Page 1 of 1. Pulse. Resting in Cocoon's shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban on interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge this hypothesis. Not even members of the Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes, but the attempted invasion by the world's savage army several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, with colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. All right. Okay, so the Pulse Falsi. Falsi are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magic power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well. The Falsi who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Interesting. Humans who encounter Pulse Falsi are cursed, being turned to Lucy in order to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Falsi represent a dire threat. Alright, deportees were told that they would just be transported. Is a mother who wishes for nothing more than to protect her son. Rip. But the boy witnesses the moment of his mother's death. Yep. The Falsi awaits. Okay. A massive object is transported through the sky over the hanging edge. This object is a Pulse vestige, a lower world artifact that had been nothing more than a Bodum landmark. 2 days ago, it was discovered that the vestige housed a long dormant Pulse Falsi. Wow. Slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon city for centuries. The presence of the Pulse entity and its corrupting magics have tainted the entire population of the city and orders the Purge. Oh, that's what happened. Now they make their way towards the very being that was the catalyst for so much tragedy. Snow, meanwhile, is crushed by feelings of guilt after many die under his command. He only emerges from his gloom when Gadot reminds him that the Falsi is holding a certain young lady captive who needs her hero now more than ever. Okay. I mean, maybe that's info that we would have gotten
Stop that sulking and get your game face on.
from playing more. I kind of wish that they just wouldn't be like, just check the data log.
Ain't gonna stop us.
But, you know, I guess you can't have it all. Ah, magic down, strength up. Well, it's probably okay for now. All right, can we go? Thank you. Can we leave? Whoop. Oh wait, snap! What? What happened? Goodness. What is with the range on some of that? Okay. My word. Having homemade corn dogs for dinner, aka I'm going to mess up some hot dogs. AKA some things are about to go terribly wrong. Sounds like a tasty experiment though. I mean, so you end up with some hot dogs coated in batter which may or may not be appropriately fried.
Don't go rushing in on your own.
$100 gil. I'm rich, dude. I'm rich.
Look, there they are.
Oh, cool.
I want every weapon
Just gonna
ready to
dive
fire.
right in, huh?
Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
Go!
Okay. Zoop. Get punched. 1 punch. Except it's more like 20 punches. I love how if the enemy that you were initially targeting dies, they'll just chase down the next one to punch them in the face. It's very satisfying. Okay, I was hoping there'd be an item back here, but there's not. Ooh.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul?
The Harley guy, you know. Hey, Lindsay, what's up, man?
Okay.
Hey, Godot.
Yeah?
If you don't know who you gotta save, you just protect them all, right?
Something on your
Finally,
mind?
yeah, finally getting around to it.
You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Yeah.
Ready!
Yeah, I'm excited to give it a go. I've played this like intro before, but a long time ago. All right. Oh, there's a few people that are still alive.
It's us. Don't
Okay.
shoot.
Snow!
Oh, it's one of your favorites. They're on the outside. Yeah, nice.
Favorite for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow!
I'm assuming if you played all three of them.
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow, what's it?
That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
but I...
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those first, like,
What?
the whole stories across, like, a bunch of those games, right? So, College kind of kept. Yeah, that's what kept me from this one.
You have no idea what it was like.
I played like the intro level and then I got real busy.
The army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
All accounted for.
Okay. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Need to get to 15? I enjoyed 15. I know some people had their issues with that one too.
I'll swing by the vestige.
As
Keep
they
the
seem
kids
to
out of
with
trouble.
most of the new Final Fantasies
it.
though. So
Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband
Dinner's on me.
better be home cooking.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry, none of you are invited.
We're still going.
Hey, you serious? What about me?
Catch you later.
Wait!
Wait.
We'll get you all someplace safe.
Stop running around, kid.
Stop running
This to
around.
Nora. Psychom's nothing.
Where are you?
Please, everybody
Face
keep
my
calm.
fear.
I was waiting to. I was like, there has to be an item back here.
Stay with your family. This to Nora.
Bring me every round you can carry.
We'll get you all someplace safe.
I really like the soundtrack so far. We're still in the intro. No need for multiple save files yet. All right.
Crying. Let's split up and find a way out of here.
No items, man. Cold-blooded game.
I'm getting out of here.
You still listen to that OST? It pumps up on Spotify for me every once in a while, and I do enjoy my listenings when it's there. So many cutscenes in the beginning, though. There are so many.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that.
Say, you know how to fly this?
Yeah, I think so.
There's so many of them. That's all right.
In you go! That way!
That way.
If we go in there, that thing could. It could make us Lassie. This is. I don't think I can.
You can do it.
What are you two doing?
Here we go!
Woo!
Uh-oh. Get back here! You hear me? Hey!
The pulse Valsea. It held our future. And our fate.
Okay. Bye-bye. Would you like to save your prime? Sure. Why even give me that teeny tiny little save point there? Like, actually, that probably would have been a good point for a break. It's all right. We'll take one. We'll take one here, very briefly, as soon as we get control again.
Now, where is the... Well then...
Oops.
Just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the foul sea. You become a pulse, l'Cie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard?
What do you
Miss...
mean?
Vanille.
Oh, there.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope. Thank you.
Hope.
What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Yeah, a little bit. I was really expecting like a Cindy from Final Fantasy 15. Howdy, y'all. The Pulse Foul Sea Lower World Vestige.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Well?
That's,
Oh. Danger. Where did he even get that from?
No daydreaming now.
What even is it?
Take this.
We get B&W Outfitters. Is that like a new store chip or something?
Okay.
Neat.
Back to exploring.
This music is kind of giving me some near vibes.
better stay close.
One second, there's an item.
Are you sure this is the right way?
30 gil. The last chest had 100. Must get all of the items, yep.
How are we supposed to get out of here?
Oh, it's like literally just hanging out right here. If we go to shop, yeah, there we go. It was a new shop card. 500. 500. Good luck. Okay. It's going to be a good spot for our first break. So that's where we're going to take it.